What is
I'm
this?
Alright.
We haven't. Why is it now?
What the fuck? Oh, it gave me an ad on YouTube. I was like, this is not the vibe.
What about Fredbear Acoustic? Oh my god. Okay. You ready, Jacob? For Fredbear?
Yeah.
What level should our characters be again?
We didn't get XP last
should be-
session.
Yeah.
Everyone should be at like level 9.
You have to
Yeah.
count the bot, by the way.
Nine
Okay.
sounds right. Yep, I did too.
We are not.
Alright.
You
Fredbear,
see the sun rising, a beautiful golden yellow across the plains outside of Sulphur Springs. You see Charlie Dye's trailer. There it stands. He sees Fredbear coming up to him, Golden Freddy.
What the
And he
fuck
pets
is
him.
that? What?
He pets him on the nose. And he
What the
says,
fuck is this?
you and I, we're gonna get my boy back. We're gonna get baby Eli. Fredbear roars. He pulls a lever and machines start to move. Wheels, wagon wheels, descend from the sides of the house, pushing it up on the ground, making it a mobile home. He puts Fredbear on leads with a muzzle, and he sits on his porch, and Fredbear begins to pull the house as they head off on their adventure to get baby Eli back, his only son, besides Fredbear. And they go into the sunset.
You just need a little bit more money.
That's Charlie Dye. All right, anyway,
Bro.
yeah, we had to do it.
Alright, boys.
What a
what
weird
song
way
now?
to start a
What
session.
the fuck is the matter with you people?
You need to explain the context to Nate because he has no idea. He missed all that with Charlie
So there's
Dye.
a man who lives in
Charlie
a
Dye,
house-
the guy from It's Always Sunny, right?
No.
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 What?
Yeah, it's Charlie Day.
Oh.
It's Dave.
Oh. Okay, then I don't know who the fuck that is.
He just has the piss bear. That's all you need to know.
He's an old blind man who pisses everywhere.
Okay.
You should
His
go
bear
back
is
through the
named Yellow.
sessions on the channel. That's all. Or
Okay.
it's like session 26 or 7.
I'll look at it.
There's
Anyway.
Just look for a recap with the yellow rocks on the front, and that should have some. That's around that time.
Sir, yes, sir.
All right,
Man.
I need like Spanish dinner music.
What is that? Why did my phone make that sound too?
Yeah, I want Spanish dinner music. What the fuck does that mean? I want enchiladas for dinner.
Alright, I'll work.
Play me your taco music.
Hey Elijah, I'm sending you
This is supposed to be
something.
Swanson.
Hold up. Elijah,
I've also got something in mind.
I think you might like this though.
You should definitely not play Spanish Flea.
What?
That is not fucking Spanish dinner music. You do not eat dinner to that.
I bet you could. I bet you I could.
No, that's not correct. Let me check what Ethan sent. That'll probably have to do it. That one's a little much. Spotify not open. That's unfortunate. Hold on, gentlemen. Spotify's not opening to the song that Ethan sent, so I'm just going to search it up. Ethan, what's the song name?
It's
in my
not. It's a playlist.
What's it? Yeah, I know. Oh, I was looking at that playlist. I had it saved. Okay. I'll find something from this. That's what I was gonna do.
The
Oh, we can have a Boonwell scene. Just don't forget.
You gotta have a what?
A Boonwell scene.
We don't need any more of those. We've had 5.
That's not enough.
It'll be resolved later. There's bigger things at hand, like the fate of Nishun and a lot of other fate.
You were gonna say Jack. He's dead already, we know.
Not necessarily.
Jacob's saying that knowing full well he's gonna kill off Jack.
No.
You believe what you want to believe.
Bro is not even trying to hide it well.
Hey, Elijah, I'm sending you another artist that.
I got one.
Okay.
From the playlist.
This is just one you might like later on for this type of music.
Yeah. I'll check.
Hold
If
on.
Jacob needs a different one, then I'll probably use that.
Here.
What do you mean? I'm not playing music. I have music.
Jacob,
What?
can we not do any more Charlie die scenes?
Yeah, right? What the fuck?
We don't need any more. It's done.
I'm just saying, since it's my grandpa and he only died 3 months ago, I'd rather you
Oh,
make it
what
a new
the-
character.
Okay. Oh, okay, I didn't know that was fucking his dead grandpa.
What the
That's
hell?
fucked up. That's
Bro.
really fucked up.
It
That
was
is.
before he. It was before. I didn't know. Anyway.
Good lord.
It's terrible.
That is. I'm sorry for the lost kid.
The sun sets over the sea in a Pueblo castle. Servants pour your wine and bring out your food as Nathaniel, Limewell, and John Henry sit in the company of the conquistadors, Sophia and Ramon. You may take the lead whenever you please.
Quite the show we had out there, Boone says.
Agreed. Quite a show indeed. She sips from her glass.
What
We're
show
just
I
a
was
man- She looks at John Henry. No, I'm kidding.
John Henry does not does not attempt to try and say what he was trying to say again.
Boone pats John Henry's shoulder and says, I think what my friend was trying to ask was, how long have you had that bull in your possession? It was quite a beast to see it fighting out there the way it was.
Oh, okay.
She was 60 years old. We got her here about 12 months ago.
Are you guys gonna eat it now?
John.
As you say that, the servants bring out bull steak.
Oh, damn. That's ridiculous. I didn't know you motherfuckers ate that shit.
Or you thought they were just gonna waste it?
I don't know what the hell they were gonna do with it.
I keep thinking, I'm gonna talk.
The
I'm like,
flesh
it's super
of a
clear.
defeated bull is the most tender meat that you can consume. It
What
is a
about-
delicacy in Spain.
What about seal meat?
What is a seal?
You know, I'm not too sure.
Maybe one day we'll find out.
Bro.
How is it that a man has the ability to engage in such extreme acrobatics as your friend here?
Hey, he's not human.
because
I'm
I'm
sending
him.
I'm sending a
What?
picture of what the bull looked like, the gameplay.
That's foul. It's actually fucked up.
That's what bulls in Mexico that take tren look like.
As Boone nibbles on a piece of the steak, he ponders briefly and swallows the piece of meat. It's quite good. And he looks at the conquistadors and he says, I do wonder, though. You said she was 60 years old. Normally a bull is a male. What is the difference with this one?
Well, she has horns and testicles, but no manhood, so to speak. A strange mutant she was, but she sure was powerful.
Boone picks another piece of meat and chews and ponders some more. My, what an interesting creature. Shame to see it die, but what a battle was had. Very enjoyable.
At least she's out of her misery. She was sterile and unable to breed anyways. Are you guys of some, how do you say, rapport from anywhere at all, or are you truly just commoners? No offense, of course.
Bro.
Man, I built railroads.
You build them, you dug a hole.
And I
Nah, I
hunted
built the
people
railroad
and
too.
animals, Boone says, as he takes another bite of steak.
And what about you, strange Dutchman?
Why do you want to know what we do?
Well, it's just not every day that someone of your abilities and powers strolls into a frankly backwater colony in the southern Americas.
Let's just say I trade.
I can see that.
And weighs 104 pounds and he's 7 foot tall.
Ramon speaks up. How exactly did you all get here? Where did you come from?
What? I don't even fucking remember, man.
You just waltzed out of the jungle.
Yeah, but I'm not from there.
Well, how'd you get to the jungle?
I don't know, these motherfuckers keep dragging me around.
Because of
Is
your
he
great
your
strength,
slave?
John.
Oh. Oh.
Hmm.
You John Henry? John Henry? Of course he's our slave.
What the fuck, bitch? Who the fuck are you talking to?
I'm talking to John Henry.
I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
You're lucky you even have a name. Shut up.
I'm gonna hit you.
Ramon whispers in Sophia's ear. They seem to disagree about the status of servitude of this man.
I'm
It
gonna fuck you
fluctuates,
up.
Boone says, from what's needed
What?
at the time. He smiles.
Motherfucker, I thought you were on my side. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I am.
You're John Henry. Why would anyone be on your side?
As master and friend, Boone says.
What? Like, well,
Oh.
I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
You have no place in this group. You're lucky you're still here.
This fucking music with this.
Bro. I know.
There's no way he could be a slave. He's far too mouthy.
Intelligent. Oh.
This one talks back a bunch.
Bro, Lionel pulls out a whip made out of his pubes.
Lime
They're braided. They're braided and still attached to his pelvis.
Lionel
Yeah,
begins to pull something from his pocket.
What the fuck?
A long, hairy whip. Made
What the
from
fuck?
made from hairs that should not be made from.
Motherfucker, if you touch me with that thing, I'm gonna fucking pull your teeth out.
John Henry, if you don't quit yapping, it's gonna be trouble.
Please
wish
not
I
at
was-
dinner.
I will beat the shit out of you, you crotchety old fuck. I will
Boone
literally
leans
put your
back in his
hands behind your
chair.
back.
The two back
Lionel
legs
cracks
holding the
the
weight.
whip and says, "I'm warning you, John."
You can
Well,
get
I'm
that
all-
shit in the food, dude. That's disrespectful to them. That's not
Lionel
even
crack-
about me anymore. You bringing them
Lionel-
into this.
Lionel cracks the pube whip again. John.
Boone,
Juices go like flying everywhere. It's like sprinkles.
Boone scoots his chair out from away from the table and leans back, letting the two back legs rest carry the weight. And he's gnawing on some meat and he smiles. And he looks over to the conquistadors and says, "Well, get ready for the second show today." He chuckles.
Oh, a show I could put on that.
Ramon mutters to himself, "This man is the descendant of the Chupacabra."
Can I throw a plate at Lime?
Ramon mutters to himself, "He's him."
Can I throw a plate at Lime? Well,
I mean, you're gonna ruin the dinner.
no, I wouldn't do that.
Boone, you remember the objective of why you did all this in the first place. Emmanuel and Nashim. Time is of the essence.
Look of not exactly sadness, but concern fades back over Boone's face, and he puts the chair back down on all four legs. And he ushers to John and Limewell to calm themselves, and then he looks to the hosts of this dinner. And he says, "In actuality, the reason we are here, we happened upon this place, upon you all, is to ask about a location. A sacred place, so to speak. There's an event happening there soon, and it is of great importance that we get there on time. We were hoping that you may know of where this place is and what its name is."
Is this Emmanuel's?
A look comes across Boone's face, letting the hosts know that that is the correct response. And Boone replies, "Yes, it is."
I hate to interrupt, but Bard just found cactus spikes. Everybody, a round of applause for Bard. They found cactus spikes. Anyway,
Whoa.
so- anyway, she whistles and twirls her finger in the air, and a servant or guard person, whatever they are, comes back and lays a map out on the table. She points at you with it with a pointer. "We have identified an ancient ritual site right here. It is a pyramid. Does that meet the description of what you're looking for?"
It's like it.
Indeed, it does.
Well, it's only half a day's journey, and not that far. You actually, judging by your assumed trajectory on your way here, you just missed it.
So you're saying
we
we have to
passed
go
it?
back the way we came?
Yes, not all the way back, just think of it like a slight Are you familiar with Hold on. She whistles and twists her finger again. And a man comes back with a strange device shaped like a bent V. This is from the Aboriginals in Australia. It is called a boomerang. Quite an intricate device it is. You throw it and it returns to you. See, you're doing that, and then she draws on the map a boomerang shape. Just heading back a little bit.
Jacob, do you have an actual picture that you've made of this map, or no?
No.
Okay.
I see. I don't understand.
Boone chimes in. It would be pertinent if I could make a copy of this. Would you mind if I did? He says as he pulls out his cartographer tools.
By all means.
Boone quickly makes a replica of the map for the group to use. Thank you.
May I ask, Mr. Boone, what exactly do you have with Emmanuel?
I per se have no connection with this Emmanuel. It's actually my friend, Nashun, who has the unbeknownst relationship with him. So it seems. It seems that Nashun is of quite an interest to this Emmanuel, and information that we have received from people at the town of his residence have said that Nashun's being there is a sign of a great event happening. Part of the event that's happening at this location. That's why we're going there. So we can stop it.
She puts her hands on and covers the map as you're copying. You want to take down Emmanuel. The task sounds like you'd need more than 3 people.
Boone kind of looks cockeyed at her. What are you implying?
He's just a guy. He's just fancy
Points
clothing. I
out
mean,
on the
he's
map.
guards.
What?
This land in Emmanuel's territory, we've been wanting it for a while. We were declared it, the right to it, by the Pope, but Emmanuel does not acknowledge the Pope in his dictation to us of this land. This land is rich in precious minerals. So you're going to take down Emmanuel, you're not going to do it with 3 people. You're going to need help. We can help to a degree, although we do not have the land forces to front a actual effort to take and occupy the land, you see. So if we give you this service, if you have this map and you can find the men somehow to take down Emmanuel, at least to the degree that we can get this tract of land here on this map, then we can give those men all the weapons they would ever need to do such a task.
So you're saying, in a sense, you have the firepower, but you don't have the men to carry the weaponry. Yes?
Precisely.
Do we know Pete? Do we know anybody that's still alive? What the fuck happened to that last guy on the boat? He just fucking disappeared. You were the last guy to see him.
Boone ponders. Where is Macheath now? Boone says quietly to himself, looking out the window, rocking somewhat in his chair. Jacob, are you implying that
We're going to
need
do a
get-
vision.
Oh, okay. Well,
I hate to cut you off. We're gonna do a vision. Elijah, get something dark. Remember the underworld?
Feliz Navidad.
dude.
That is not dark, and that is not the theme of the underworld.
No, it is. It is. No, it's illegal.
Oligos in my nose. I know Broly started singing that because Janice to him.
Yeah. You summoned me with that song.
Oh my God, she did. When? Well, told you.
I mean, I joined as
Did you have to
soon
show
as you
green
started singing it.
No.
Oh?
I said you didn't even have to show green card, as he says.
How'd you know I'm illegal?
Illegals in my.
I've been
Elise
lying
is
to
gonna throw
you.
pesos at them as they build them.
Throw pesos at him. Peso is
Oh,
such a funny word. You have such a funny currency.
I mean, the Vietnamese dollar is called the dong.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, well,
I can't.
yeah,
wait,
well
what
the
was,
Vietnamese,
what-
Vietnamese fucked up little people. So yeah,
Wait,
for
In
what?
Bali,
little
in Bali,
currency.
they literally just called Indian rupees.
I can't believe
Yeah,
this is
that's
being
weird.
recorded. Oh my god.
I
In
read
India,
these
they're
cameras on
called
Twitter.
rupees. In India, they're called rupees. They named them after the Zelda currency.
Oh
That's
my
what I was
god.
gonna say.
You know
What
what's
kind of Legend of
wild?
Zelda ass currency?
50 cent in Vietnam would be 24.31 dong. God,
Yeah.
bro. Yikes. I'm sorry, 50. You're now 24.31 dong.
Give
Yeah,
me some
he is.
dong.
That's equivalent. Yeah,
I
the
want
fuck
some
he is.
dong.
Yeah, we know you do, buddy.
Hey, Jacob, would
I'll gladly give.
would there be
yeah,
any
let's get this.
Jacob,
You
would there
just
be
can't
any
waste your
connection
meal,
between
kid.
the Pope and the Benedictines? Because
In
Benedictines
a
are a
way.
subs. Okay, good deal. Cool. That's what I thought.
Oh my
But that
You
connection is
don't
yet to
even
be
got green card.
I'm gonna pay you some pesos this Christmas.
They're gonna pave my driveway this.
Driveway this Christmas. God. We gotta use that in the campaign at some point. It'll be perfect.
Gotta get that music going.
Okay, I got this on.
Who's Donald Henryson?
That's me.
Nathan.
Nathaniel.
Oh, hi Nathan.
It's
Hi Nathan.
Colbert.
What's your last name, Nathan?
Nathan Anthony
Colbert.
Colbert.
That's not my middle
Anthony.
name. It's not my middle name.
Yeah, no, it's Anthony.
Name is
He's trying-
Logan.
He's trying to research her. He's
I
trying
mean,
to
I can
research
I can literally I can send you his address if you want. I found him a while back, or his dorm.
Send her.
Yeah,
Matt's
it
address.
doesn't fucking know if you know my
Alright.
dorm. You don't know my fucking room number. You don't even know what building I'm in.
I just have to. All I have to do is knock on all of the doors.
Yeah,
Eventually,
you won't ever even come here though. I'm safe from you.
Are you?
why are you trying
Yeah.
to gaslight yourself that I won't come? Do you, know
won't.
what it
I
means?
know you're. I know your
You know what
dumbass
it
won't. You won't do it. You won't ever find me.
Ethan, give me a ride. I'll give
You
you the
won't
address.
ever
Oh my
fucking
God.
find me. You will never find
Hey,
me.
Ethan, let's go return that skillet.
That skillet.
Yeah,
got
we still
tossed.
are angry about that skillet.
Why are you still mad about this, Petty? That's a good skillet. Why didn't you fucking use
No,
it?
it's not.
No,
It
it
is
was
a good
fucking
skill.
shit.
Yeah.
It was worth what you
It
paid
stopped
for it.
working after the first use.
The most
Why'd you
worth
fuck
of
it
our
up then? Why'd you put it in the
songs and the most-
dishwasher?
We didn't.
Oh,
Just quit
how'd you
working.
how does a pan stop working?
It just did.
That's not
Yeah.
how that fucking works.
No, it is. It is. You're gonna stop working when I pull up to your dorm.
You're not ever gonna come to my dorm. Ever.
Are you trying? Are you just trying to will it into reality? Because that's not how it
No, I
works.
just know. I just know it. It's a
I
fact.
just know. You don't know a thing. I'm coming.
I do. I do know. I know you're full of shit. You're not coming anywhere.
Yo,
You're
Ethan.
edging. You're edging.
Yo, Ethan.
You're not coming anywhere.
When we're up on the 23rd, I'll send you the address. I just want to take a picture outside of like the dorm. And I'll send it to him.
Okay, so you go fucking picture outside the door. You're not gonna find me. Doesn't fucking matter.
I'm just gonna knock on all the doors then. What are you gonna do when you hear? So this did not need to start this soon. But
You had to have done the wrong That was perfect.
When you
That
hear
was
that,
fucking- what are you gonna What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when you hear it and then the music kicks in? That's horrifying.
listen, you're gonna hear a knock, and then you're gonna
That
try to open
fucking
your
music.
door, and it's gonna say this door does not open from this side.
Yeah, and then it's gonna save my game for me.
Ugh. What kind of no? Okay.
Eagles in my yard.
The Great Plains day. The sky is blue and clear, not a cloud in it. It is sunny. The grass is a bright green. And a man, well, not a man. A man is carved out of stone. He has a horrified look on his face, and as the wind blows through the statue, it screams in a distinct voice. There are thousands of these statues, all of real people, all screaming in their own distinct voices. And then you see the man in a robe with a long beard and a chisel slowly carving away at a new one. You can't tell who it is yet. The shape is vague. Suddenly, a man walks past him in a white robe, and he stops, and he looks at him. He calls out to him as he walks by him. "Where are you going?" You see the man, white hooded robe over his eyes, hair over his eyes. The robe is embroidered with flowers and designs of nature, and he holds in his hand a gong. He simply says to the strange mason to get something. He then walks, and he walks up to this portal. You wouldn't know it was a portal by looking at it. It's made of many, many stones pressed together in such a way as they form a circle. I will send a picture of it. And it is clear, as if it is just some sort of statue. And he walks, and he steps into it, and he outstretches one foot over the other side, and he allows himself to fall forward. And just like that, he vanishes. And that's the vision.
Then John Henry
Anyway,
goes,
back to the
"What was
dinner.
that?"
Bro, back to dinner. Back to Din Din. Vision over! Vision over! End it all!
The dinner song. Okay, look.
Put the girl from Ipanema on.
I was looking for a child, and then I found a child.
I'll not do Peter Griffin since the Smiths. Not today. I'm trying
It's dinner time.
to get this playlist, but listen, my Wi-Fi is awfully slow on this evening. So.
They're gonna pave my driveway this Christmas.
Oh, God, I hate my Wi-Fi. No, I'm gonna play the Creep cover from the Book of Life movie.
I remember that movie being good, but I haven't rewatched it in like I haven't watched it in years.
The movie's good. It's just like, you know, the guy sings Creep, and I was like, wow.
Oh wait,
Don't you forget? He's like, and I'm a creep. Maybe. No.
Bro, the weekend is coming to Fortnite.
Really? I want that skin just so I can like reenact.
They
can't
just
wait.
added Eminem. Why are they adding the weekend now?
Rap legends.
I gave you my things.
Bro, I can't wait for them to add Joseph to Fortnite.
I know. I can't wait for Joseph to like, and then the skin gets
They've
banned
run
from
out
the
of
app.
ideas.
It would
It's
actually
just
be
a-
great if they added him.
It's just a realistic, like it's like a hyper realistic fucking
Alice
it's
Palmer
3D,
skin.
yeah, 3D skin of Alice Palmer.
That works. All right, everyone. My bad. I'm back. I had to go play with the pigs. Now I'm a hog. I'm a sow. I'm on the swine. Here you go, gentlemen. Loop track. Okay.
Are you actually playing Creep of Life book?
No, I'm not. Does this sound like creep, Caden?
Could be.
And I'm a creep.
Nishun wakes up.
Yeah.
With the rise of the sun, you have been accommodated for in one of the finest dwellings Emmanuel has to offer. A room the size of a king's bedroom, with a feather bed, and fresh fruit, and a hot bath. No spared expense for his little pet project. But you cannot help but enjoy the luxury you are in. Maybe things will really be alright. What do you do?
I'm gonna look around. There's not much more I can do. I'm gonna look around the building. I would explore. What are the options of exploration?
You walk through the halls of this Pueblo palace, the tiles intricate and colorful. It has been around for thousands of years, but the craftsmanship is impeccable. It looks as if it was built yesterday. A testament to the craftsmen and laborers who built it.
Build them up, break them down.
Does Nishun want to do anything? What would Nishun do if given luxury?
I don't know. What
You
am I
would
going
jerk off.
to do with it? You know, Nishun goes
Enjoy.
to now. Nishun goes to take a spooky dookie. I don't know.
They have some form of primitive plumbing. My point is just that Nishun has never really relaxed or had good things until this point.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm
he's
not
like-
relaxing. It's just Nishun
May-
needs to relax.
Maybe it's like Spider-Man, where when he does get good things, he doesn't feel like he deserves them.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much.
Emmanuel enters your chamber. Good morning, Nishun. How are you?
Good. How about you?
Every day is a gift. A servant sets plates for you two at a table. Breakfast. Huevos rancheros, to be specific. You've never had this before. Try it, it is good. You need to eat.
Emmanuel
partake.
unzips his pants. Try it, it's good.
No, I partake in the meal.
Flavorful. Reminds you of home. I must ask you. Oh wait, no, you go
No,
first.
go ahead. Go ahead. I was just gonna ask when the event was.
I must ask you, Nishun. Your friends have ran, yet you stay.
You wanted me to. Would you prefer if I left?
No, no, I'm not opposed to it at all. I was just. I don't know. Clearly, they weren't as wise as you were. But your nonchalantness about it makes me believe that maybe they were not as. Or maybe you don't believe they were as good as friends as you thought they were.
Well, you must think you did have them locked up. I mean, personally, if you didn't release me, I probably would have left myself.
Well, we have to take our precautions, especially with that lime well of yours.
Oh,
The
don't
guards
worry
told me
about him.
horror stories.
They're making it up.
What?
I don't believe my guards would lie, but if you say so, I suppose you do know him better than I do. What were you going to ask me earlier?
Before we do this, I gotta get music stopped playing for some reason. The bot decided to kill itself. So. Oh my god. Are you not gonna play the same song? Oh my goodness gracious. Please play. Dude, oh my god. Alright. I think this works. I don't know why the bot's being so stupid right now. It won't play the music I put in, so. Come on, load faster. My bad, y'all. My Wi-Fi's being absolutely abysmal. This works. Okay.
Bing bong.
Okay. If this doesn't play, I'm gonna do some horrible things. Please? Thank you. Okay.
What was it you were going to ask me, Nishu?
When is this ritual of yours supposed to take place?
2 days. A sunrise tomorrow, and then at noon, the day after that, we should be ready.
Hmm.
You know, Nishun, my creator, my lord, my light in this world, has told me much about you. He said he shares you. And in a sense, we share him. And he had me making preparations for your arrival for months in advance. And if you'd come with me, he says he has a deal with you that must be, well, not must be, but is time to be fulfilled.
This is true.
If you will join me, I'd like to show you something.
I guess we just have to wait.
No, I mean, like, Like
Oh,
come
wait.
with me. I
Oh, I thought you were saying like during the. Oh yeah, okay.
yeah.
I follow.
Change the music. I need like the Danny DeVito thing where he's crying and he's like, I get it. I need that, but for Nishun.
Oh no, no! I get it. I get it. I gotta go to my playlist, bugging it out.
Hey, this is out of context. So have you guys seen that fucking mushroom Fortnite skin that they're doing for like the recruiting thing?
I saw
Yeah.
it. It looks kind of fire.
It looks dope as fuck. I kind of want it. You guys want to make fake accounts and fucking just like get it for each other?
What?
We can just make fake
Maybe, I
accounts
don't know.
and get it for free.
We'll see. This should work, Duncan. Not Duncan. No, I mean, Jacob. Skip for the song and see if this fits.
That fits.
Good.
Do it.
Do it. Shall I? What? What was that? Nah, Emmanuel just starts gulping. He drops the Sloppenheimer 5000. Oh. Okay. There it is. All right. Here you go, Jacob.
He leads you into a church room that is dark, illuminated by flickering candles. And he stops at the door and lets you go out ahead of him. You're drawn in, and you make many steps in before you even realize what you're looking at. It's a beautiful procession. Flowers and plants arranged in this. It looks like the Garden of Eden. And lying on a slab in the center of it all is your father. And when you notice he opens his eyes, unfolds his arms from his chest, and tilts his head over and looks at you, and softly, very ever so quietly, says, "Son."
Shun just kind of stumbles back, mouth ajar.
He pulls himself up. You are in shock. You never thought you'd see him alive again. It almost feels wrong. It's kind of jarring to see him here again. He sits up on his slab, and he stands up, and he looks at you, just the way he'd always looked at you before, and he says, "Nishun."
Father.
He shuffles over to you slowly, and while saying nothing, He grabs your face like how he would when you were a child, before embracing you. And I can't get the voice mod to work, but you hear in your head. I don't mean to interrupt the moment, but I told you I would, Nishun.
You really followed it through.
Of course. For you.
Thank you. I am ever indebted.
Of course. If there's anything else you want to do, you can do it, or that's all I...
Yeah, I was hanging, bro.
Goaded.
Alright, back to Nathaniel and company.
Yeah, goated.
Jacob, you've been cooking.
Pulls out his hog on the table.
That was very good.
Dang, bro. I knew. As soon as you said I was going somewhere, I was like, I knew what was happening. I was like, finally time. Alright, well, let me put some music on for the, Is it still dinner or they somewhere else?
They're on their way to the site.
I think that works. Okay, this will do. I'll find something. Well, this works its way.
John Henry, Nathaniel Boone, and Limewell cut their way through the jungle. Once again, this time heading back in the direction they came. Time of the essence. A day and a half from now, the ceremony will commence, and they are almost to the site. I leave it open to roleplay between the three of you.
How did we miss it on the first time through here? Isn't it like a fucking pyramid?
We shouldn't have trusted our slave to look for us.
I wasn't the one leading. What the
Bro.
fuck are you talking about?
Boone swipes
Are you crazy, Limewell?
Boone swipes his knife left and right through the brush, clearing a path, overhearing this conversation behind him. He says aloud, "Did you hear them speaking of the men that we would need for the army that they could provide weapons for?"
Well, they have the weapons. We don't. We don't even do. Nathaniel, do we even know people? I feel like everybody that like we came here with, or we're supposed to come here with, has died. Like they're just not around. It's just us. Where the fuck did they go? Nobody even mentioned it.
Boone goes quiet for a moment and continues swiping. There were a great many deaths at that camp, that village. But I do believe some of Macheath's men did survive, and I do believe he knew of more that were not with him at the time. I don't know where he is now, but that's my best idea at the moment for men to gather for this army that we need to reclaim the land for them.
But think about it. Do they even know where we are? We sure as hell don't know where they are.
That is true.
By the time that we go searching for them, that ritual is gonna be already underway.
I know. We need a miracle right now, Boone says as he looks up to the sky, the sweltering heat.
Ready or roll?
Anyone else want to do anything? Because Boone's continuing to swipe.
Nope.
We're gonna cut to Guitar Bard. No need for a music change. Guitar Bard, you're enjoying your little vacation in the Spanish town. As well, they do all the hard work. You're just chilling and having yourself a nice drink, a nice fruity drink, taking in the atmosphere and the life.
Sopa de macaco.
Suddenly, Bard, a strange craving comes over you as you twiddle with the cactus spikes you found in your hand. It has been a while since you've indulged yourself with the greatest luxury of that a man can get.
Oh,
The
no.
written word on a page,
Sex.
a book. You wonder
Nerd.
if there's any way to get a book here.
Bard looks around for any libraries or anywhere that looks like they would be handing out books.
You find a small book vendor. He's operating out of an alley. He has his books stacked up the walls and in front of him.
Bard goes ahead and heads up to the book vendor and he goes, "Good evening, my friend. Have any books you would recommend?"
He looks at you, not paying much attention. I don't know. How about this one? And he just picks one up randomly and tosses it to you, and then gets back to his work.
Bard takes a look at it.
You flip it open. I need like deep lore story music.
I'm just gonna get the Breaking Bad intro music.
That's not deep lore.
Jesse, do you want to know the bookman? Jesse.
Jesse, do you want to know how I got these scars?
Let me just get. I can get some pondering music. Hold on.
Cobra the Thinker.
No. Oh no. No. Now this. No. Okay. Will this be it? I think so. Let me check. Of course, Spotify does not like the work. How deep pondering is it? Is this Bard is finding out the lore?
This is crazy fucking lore.
Okay.
Are we really gonna get an exposition dump of lore through Bard?
Yes.
Huh.
Precisely.
Precisely.
I have no other way to do it. This is how you get it.
Mort Garrison. Okay, you're failing me, Mort Garrison. Okay, I think I know. This isn't most likely. We'll come back to this, but I need something a little more. Oh, bingo. Okay, what vibe of the pondering is it though? Is it like? Is this
Dark pondering.
Okay,
Dark,
exactly.
it's all coming
Yeah.
together.
Revealing dark truths.
I love Hyper Light Drifter.
Huh.
That goes a little ham there. Okay. I found it. I think this should work. Alright, it's playing, so. Oh my god.
You flip it open randomly, and you open to a page in big bold letters. It says at the top, "The Second Great War." Oh wait, why did it stop?
Hmm?
Did the bot just kill itself? Did I kill
No.
myself? Why is it all
The
silent?
bot's still going.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Oh,
I guess you can.
Hello?
We'll restart it.
Of course, fucking, my connection dies as soon as I'm about to get into it. But
It's
I'll
good. It's
restart
okay.
it.
We're fine.
All right, you ready?
yep. You read in big bold letters at the top of the page, "The Second Great War." And then you read further. Long ago, when the Great War between the Archons and the Arclights was concluded, the Arclights had reigned victorious, and their works on Earth were left to their own devices. And what remained of the Archons was banished to a blue star millions of miles from Earth. They died upon impact with the planet that would bear the name of Rot. Their souls wandered the hellish landscape for thousands of years, the mere presence corrupting and eroding the planet into a state of ethereal decay. After millennia of haunting and agonizing, out of the seas of bile rose a form of life, if you could call it that. They were hideous monsters, beasts and amalgamations constructed out of the half-forgotten memories of a horror lost to time. On their own, the Archons posed no threat to humanity, or even a single human, no more so than a thorn on a rose could. This was to the delight of the Archlights, and to the bitter, seething hatred of the Archons. But over time, their hideous forms adapted to their unforgiving planet, and what they lacked in body they made up in mind. Archons began to band together, sometimes willingly, other times parasitically. Eventually, they would form a beast of a new type, known by many names in legends, but they called themselves the Voidborn. The Voidborn would evolve in many miraculous directions, but given the desert environment of their home planet, they could not develop bodies and instead began to develop their minds. The Voidborn, in attempt to rise to a higher level, began to mimic humanity on their own planet, believing that by doing so, they could uncover the secrets to their power. Over time, orders developed. The first order to achieve planet-wide dominance was the Order of the Plague. The Order of the Plague enslaved large amounts of Archons in massive complexes, harnessing their power into centralized beings. With this, it was discovered that not only could they rule their planet, they could reach out to worlds beyond. A powerful member of the House of Plague, known as Roth, used all of his life force to expel his energy from the planet and out into space. After millions of years, it found its way to Earth, where it met and harbored itself inside the mind of an angel, the angel known as Lucifer. He corrupted him with his pride, which led to a war among the Arclights. The Arclights prevailed, but they were forced to cast Sadness down onto Earth. He could no longer protect the sky. The Earth's mighty shield was broken. Roth had perished, and he had left behind his son, who carried on the lineage. Down the line, Carnegie of the House of Plague reigned as the Emperor. He recruited his son, High Priest Asmagoth, into the House of Plague, and Asmagoth began to make trips to Earth to study and understand the humans around this time. Carnegie had a son of his own, a son who he named Moriko. Moriko was brutal beyond even the Archons. Brutal to such degree that he was known with fame, and he was destined to take on his father's throne upon his death. And he had plans to enslave the Earth to his own will. However, unfortunately, his plan the war against him banished him on Earth to be nothing but a worm in the sea. But Moriko had another thorn in his plan. Another Voidborn named Alistar. When Alistar was born, he was remarkable in that he displayed none of the traits of his species or of his family. He showed no interest in violence or sadism or power. He simply sought to create. But just as the Archons were eroded by their own toxicity, so would Alistar find himself degraded with time. He was originally not very well liked, and in fact, he was Moriko's slave for thousands of years. In one of the battles of the Second Great War, Alistar was banished by Moriko to the bottom of the sea for suggesting that Moriko as if an answer to his prayers. A vial of blue liquid sunk into the depths. He was curious. He extended out his tendril and he tasted it. And he saw the gods. And he saw it all. And he saw everything that there was to see. And suddenly, overcome with power and overcome with rage at Moriko's mistreatment of him, he created a massive rift which shot up out of the ocean and into the sky in a bright purple beam. A beam that which wounded Moriko severely, inadvertently. When Moriko found out that Alistar had done this, he challenged Alistar to a battle. Alistar held his own for 6,000 years before finally submitting to Moriko. And after he submitted, Moriko tortured, agonized, and raped Alistar for a millennia. This trauma, in addition to everything else, was the massive turning point in Alistar's life. But you would have never known. He, if anything, seemed to become calmer, more collected, more rational, calculated even, almost as if he was planning something, making no great offense to Moriko, but deeply despising him and waiting for the right time. The throne would belong to Alistar. Yeah, and that's what you read, Bard.
Wow.
Huh.
Bard
Bard
on his
read all that?
reaction. Oh.
He looked up to the
Can
book
you post
vendor.
that in the channel, by the way, so I can read that later?
Yeah, please.
I'll post it.
God, bro, Alistar really went through it. God. He did
How do
my
you
boy
feel
down
about-
and dirty.
How do you feel about him now, Legend?
I still hate him.
Well, you just thanked him, right?
Yeah, I know, but I mean, bro brought my dad back.
He gave you what you wanted. I don't really know why you ate him.
No, not the character. I mean,
I don't know
maybe-
why you hate him. Break his leg. Do
I
it.
don't care. Listen, I just want you to have a little. I just want to have a little fun. So please break this old guy's leg and make him die. Do it. No, you have to do it in a painful way. See, I was gonna make him kill him. You can do it in a more painful way. So
Okay, but you brought your dad back.
okay.
Anyways,
Pretty
Bard
good.
looks back to the vendor and he goes, "How much for the book?"
Man, you're the only one who's ever been interested in it. You can have it for free.
For free.
Ain't nobody read around here, man.
Thank you. And he puts the book in his bag and continues to walk off looking for the others.
Bard decides to. I was gonna say Bard proceeds to if stuff, bro. I can't speak words. Never mind.
I love the idea that Bard just reads the whole thing about how Alistair was fucking raped for a millennia, and then he, waiting on his Bard reaction. Huh. Weird.
Bard needs to skip down the street like a kid. Bard's in peace.
Hold on 1 second.
My butt sweating.
All right. What does Bard do now?
He's gone off to look for Daniel, Langwell, and John.
You go into the jungle, and just as you do this, and as you begin your journey, Ethaniel, Limewell, and John Henry stumble upon something. But I'm going to take this opportunity to do an intermission because I have to piss. So 5-minute break.
Okay. Hey, the Fortnite Big Bang event is happening. I'm gonna see if that was the whole thing, or if they cocked these guns. I'm gonna be real disappointed. I'm gonna be real disappointed if it was the whole thing.
Yeah, they already repeated it earlier too. I'm pretty sure it's the whole thing. It was an ad, pretty much.
No, but they didn't repeat it earlier actually because it was down during that time. This is the first time that they're repeating it. They actually shut the game down. They didn't do it at 5 because I checked it at 5 and the game was shut down. Couldn't even launch it.
Well, I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
I'm
I
tired.
thought you were gonna.
Yeah, well, I forgot another reason I left originally is because I just can't hang as long as you guys. I'm just tired.
Okay.
But yeah, good night, everybody.
Good night, Doug.
Good night. What the fuck? I didn't know fucking Jack Skellington was in Fortnite.
I'm back.
What's up?
All right, I'm back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Alistar, he held his own for 6,000 years. It's a shame he lost.
Yeah, it is a shame.
Are we all here?
I think so.
believe so.
We have to take an hour break for Nathan to watch the Fortnite event.
No.
All present and accounted for?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. In that case, Discovery music. You have found what you are looking for.
Discovery music.
Discovery plays kids in Huntersville, North Carolina.
Yeah, that's the religious site that Emmanuel operates out of.
What? Hamilton Place? Oh my god. I'm back. Oh my god. Hey. What is this? Oh, some goodies. Voice critical posted.
Do you guys hear Janice?
No.
Hello?
She's muted.
Hello? No, I guess she's
Hello.
Janice, you're muted.
If you were yapping this entire time, we weren't ignoring you. You've just been muted. Oh well.
I heard her for a second.
What'd she say?
Maybe you're just schizophrenic. She's been muted this whole time.
Yeah, she hasn't unmuted once. I think you're just schizo, Caden. Ooh. Yo, Caden. You know that guy that makes the Jujutsu Kaisen hoodies and stuff?
Hmm?
He made a Mahito like beanie. It looks so fire.
Send it. Janice, unmute.
Listen,
What? What's up?
I
Yeah?
hear you.
I don't
What are you
think she
talking
said
about?
anything.
I realized I didn't hear her through the Discord. I'm playing Fortnite FNAF with her, and I heard her be like, "I
Why are you
first
playing Fortnite FNAF during D&D?
because I just realized they have FNAF."
What?
Bro.
Oh my god, bro.
Bro.
What? Wait, what? What do you mean you can hear me? Wait.
You're gonna die to
I'm gonna try
Freddy.
to get
You're
my
gonna die to
ass
Freddy.
up.
Bro.
God damn it.
Oh my god,
No,
we're
like
playing
it's
D&D also, Caden.
Why'd you guys want me to unmute?
because I
What
thought
happened?
I didn't I heard you in Fortnite. I thought I heard you in the
How are you
calls.
hearing me on Fortnite? No? Wait. How are you hearing me in Fortnite but not on here?
Because you're muted in Discord.
Oh. Sorry.
I've been paying attention. Nathan's on
No, I've been
Fortnite.
listening too.
Yeah, but I'm
Are
not
you
doing
serious,
anything.
bro?
I have two screens. It's on my other screen. I'm paying
Nathan's
attention.
beating his meat.
Well, what are you
Yeah.
looking at? It's not like we have our cameras on.
Oh my god, he's fixing to get me. God damn it. Oh, I keep fucking dying. Whatever. I'm
I'm
done with
looking
this
at my
shit. Fuck
I'm looking at my
Freddy.
D&D Beyond sheet.
Well, you know, I've already looked over that.
Nathan.
a couple times.
Hey Nathan, how old are you?
20.
One,
I'm just
right?
curious.
What?
You're not 21 yet. You're gonna be. I forgot.
I'm gonna be
Guitar
20. I'm
Bard.
gonna be 21.
How old are
like,
you?
Yeah.
How old is Bard? Bard?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 12.
Yeah.
You're
How
how
many?
old?
How long? How old? Jesus
How
Christ.
long have you been living?
How,
Speak up.
How long?
What?
how old? How old? My bad.
How old am I?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Answer
20.
that one.
You're 20 or 21?
I'm 21.
Oh yeah, I forgot you turned 21 earlier this year.
Yeah.
21. Hold on. And
Now
don't-
Bard can buy us goodies.
I've been able to buy your goodies.
I'll be able to buy you goodies too.
You don't get the right, Nathan.
What the fuck is the matter with you? Why do you have beef with me? Why?
But you want to do everything.
Yeah, because I want to be included. I want to be friends.
Yeah, then quit forcing it. Let it happen.
You are
listen,
my way of life.
Listen, Nathan, you gotta go by this code. It either flows or it goes. It doesn't.
Jacob, when are we gonna get that
Either it
scene?
does or it
I've been
doesn't.
waiting.
You can't force
You
it.
wait. Good things come to those who wait. Anyway, are we
Yes,
really
leave.
ready to get back into it? I need.
I can't wait for Caden to be playing, and he goes, "I'm Freddy, I'm Freddy," out of nowhere. Bible just goes, "Guys, I'm
Oh.
Fredbear," because he's playing Fortnite FNAF.
Fucking game, Janice.
The fuck, bro?
Freddy's not trolling anymore. We're done with him.
Oh, you know what? I'm hopping off Freddy. I'm fucking done with him. He catches me every single time, and he's starting to get on my damn nerves.
Well, we beat it already. Why are you playing anymore anyway?
Oh. Okay. I'm hopping out of that.
Okay.
How old is Joseph? Sorry.
17, 18?
Oh.
Ow. Why do you sound like that?
Well, maybe, I don't know. I mean, look at him.
What was that reaction?
Look at him, bro. I don't even know what you said that.
Bro, look, he looks old. Like, older, like maybe 18, 19.
You look
I was like,
Eric
oh.
No.
Well, you've seen how bro acts.
He looks like a little guy.
He does look like a little guy, and he loves giving me a little love on the cheek.
What are you doing, Katie?
What do you mean?
I mean, where are you? Oh. Busy. Can't join it. Who else is in this group then? I need to know
There's
all the ages.
Jacob. Duncan's gone. I guess he went to bed.
Yeah.
Are you
How
asking
old's
just so you know
Duncan?
who's all at Christmas?
Yeah, basically.
Bingo.
You can't. You're not getting gifts for Duncan. You never even talked to him.
You're not.
Oh no, I'm definitely not. Of course not.
You're not getting gifts for any of these
I'm not.
people in here. You're not getting a
I'm
single
not
gift for
getting
another
gifts.
person in here.
Hayden Janice should get Hayden Cole.
Yeah, if you
She
get
should
I
join
am-
in on the call.
Hey, listen.
Actually,
I already. Yeah, I
need to
ordered.
get him something even worse.
His coal comes soon.
I can't wait
You know
to oil up and rub him
You
down.
can't really
He's
get
gonna
him
be so
anything worse.
happy.
Actually, get him Turbo Max to get him the pocket pussy. Get him that.
You know, if you're gonna get him anything,
Ew.
get him like 5 pounds of baby oil.
get him like the big fucking drum of lube.
Yeah, that'll work.
Send him the granite.
Mm-mm. It's too much
You
work.
know, he's kind of like Leafy is here, Hayden. He resembles him in a lot of ways.
Are we
How
getting
old is
real here?
the
Where's
Hayden dude?
Ethan? Ethan,
here.
are you here?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do
Janice,
it.
come here.
You gotta get it going.
All right, enough dilly dally. We got to keep resuming.
How
I
much
need
longer
that
do we have
discovery
on this
music.
session?
A few more scenes.
Oh dang, really?
Now that
Maybe-
y'all play the
done,
game properly, we cover a lot more ground a lot quicker than normal.
The discovery music? Like what?
So you're telling me
Wait,
when we
you
don't
put-
spend 2 hours of Limo Boom Sex, we actually get somewhere?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Okay, we gotta have a Boonwell moment. My bad, it's been too long.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm making an announcement. There's no Boonwell scenes, at least in the Emmanuel arc. It's too goated to corrupt with Boonwell.
No, I can't. At the
Agreed.
very during the peak of the the peak of the Emmanuel, whenever we're having the fight of the end of the arc, you're gonna hear. Boone
Oh.
starts to feel a rumble in his tummy.
No, I don't
What's
want to
the
ruin
line?
this arc with it.
You said discovery music though. It's
Mhm.
discovery. Okay, what type of discovery is this? Is this like?
You found what you were looking for, and it has dark connotations.
Hey Elijah, there's a channel
Uh-oh.
called Victory Music that has that type of vibe. If you want to, it's only got 3 songs, but they're kind of that sound. Maybe.
You are my way of life. Where is this playlist? I have it in
It's in the playlist channel if you need to find it there.
No, I have it here somewhere. Damn it.
So are you guys gonna actually have you not been playing D&D? Because I kind of zoned out through some of it.
We have.
Okay.
We got lost. We're going back.
Oh, okay. That's
We were just taking a bathroom break.
Yeah, we went and pissed, and I made Peter Griffin noises in the bathroom to myself.
Jacob, what time you get off work tomorrow?
I don't know, but it's Sunday. Light day. And yeah, speaking of going forward, at least for the holiday season, we're gonna have to do these on Friday. Because on Saturday I run a route and I'm gonna be home as late as tonight, if not later. So we're gonna have to do them Fridays.
Nathan,
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't work Fridays
Yeah,
when I'm
fine.
when it's gonna be holiday season.
Yep.
I work for like 2 more weeks and then I'm done working until like January 8th.
Well, Henry can, like, fiddle around with his balls on the carriage. And you can join in late.
Janice, what are you doing?
This would actually load, so it would work. That works. So, so we have, probably 3 more scenes left.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Alright, I got the song. Why is it in this spot? Okay, well. It works.
Nathaniel, you cut for the brush. And like pulling back a curtain. There it is. A pyramid. Towering into the sky. Exactly as described. All black. Dark black. Like obsidian. And it is deserted. I leave it open to roleplay.
How the fuck did we miss this?
Because it's hidden in the brush, you stupid slave.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Try me. Lemon
I will-
cracks his pube whip.
That is fucking
Dude.
disgusting.
God.
Why do you have that? That's gross.
No, it does a sound.
Boone walks forward into the
It can't
clearing.
crack, it's too wet.
Ugh.
No.
It just sops on the ground.
You told me
No,
to
Like
like
throwing
the
us
label.
like
Tell
throwing
me
a
his
full
pube
sponge on the
whip.
floor.
Not only that.
No,
But the
sweat. Why would it be cum? What is he doing?
No, that's the binder. That's the binder.
He's moistening it.
No, but there's like on the edges of it, there's like spiky little crust spikes with a spiked whip.
Lacerate him.
Bro, you did not just say that Limewell has fucking frosted tips made of hardened cum on his pube whip.
He does.
What the fuck?
They do +5 bleed damage.
Anyway, I leave it open to roleplay. Continue.
What do you think they use the same for?
Ceremonies, I'm assuming.
What?
Well, no shit.
I think they use it for mating rituals.
What the fuck is up with you and like sex stuff? That's so weird.
It's part of the culture where I come from.
You get weird.
The
fucking culture, bro.
Netherlands.
Yeah.
Bunch of horny old
Yeah.
Dutchmen.
And you give me shit. You give me shit, but you're fucking weird as hell, dude.
You're weird. Go build some railroads.
I would build a railroad
Norway.
straight to your fucking mom's house, bro.
Okay, monkey.
Wow. You really
Bro.
just gonna say that?
Bro, this is fucked horrible. Anyway, Nathaniel, what do you do?
Oh, God.
Evaniel just proceeds to gurgle and falls over.
Giggle like a baby.
Let me look.
Rosen's
gonna-
script. He's writing more down.
Boone's gonna conjure a raven to fly over top the pyramid just to get a look at everything around it. Maybe to look for an entrance.
You cast, the raven appears on your hand and flies to the air, and you see through its eyes. The top is, well, the top of a pyramid, but what seems to be interesting is the hole in the top that has light glowing from what presumes to be the inside. It appears this structure's use is not on the outside, but rather the inside.
I would like to fly my raven down as close as I can to the hole at the top of the pyramid to get a better look.
Can Limo whistle for Gregulus?
Roll animal handling.
Where is that? Oh, here it is. Oh my god. Bro,
What?
just cut
What'd
me
you
some
get?
slack. I got a 5. Cut me some slack. I've been getting horrible.
Hey, Devil's
rolls.
You put
Bargain,
your
Devil's
you put your hands together to do a bird whistle, but you just make a farting noise.
Can I try again?
John, I need you to react to that sound.
I got an
Man.
8.
Man,
Can I try again?
Yeah,
Man, what the fuck is the matter with you?
Got a 9. Just give it to me.
you're getting better. It sounds like a bird farting now.
That's
I'm gonna try
fucking
one more
loud.
time. I got a 17.
Suddenly you whistle and a little blue bird lands on your finger. Not the poop finger, the other one, the clean one.
No, it is on the brown finger.
The brown thumb. How the fuck?
Now what?
How you get that bird to do that? How you get that bird to do that?
As a bird. You black slave.
Hey,
Cut him, slap!
hey, can you shut the fuck? Hey, shut the fuck up.
You black slave.
That's
John Henry.
why.
I've been a freedom fighter ever since I came to America, but something about you wants me to take it all away.
Man,
You
nothing
shut
about
up.
you is fucking freedom fighter. I've seen you just kill people.
We've all killed people, John.
No, I have not killed any people.
Yes, you have.
Who have I killed? Who have I killed?
Everyone.
What the fuck, bitch? You can't even come up with an example. Get the fuck out of
It's
my
fucking
face.
What about
Samuel.
those Indians? What about those Indians
Sa-
last week?
Samuel
Those
Jackson and
weren't
Willem
people.
Dafoe arguing.
Those weren't people, of course you'd say that.
weren't people.
You said the same thing.
No, I didn't.
How the fuck you did?
No.
This is just the lighthouse.
Man, I don't even want to talk to you anymore. Shut the fuck up.
Why don't you go investigate the temple for us? How about you go
Why the
first?
fuck would I do that? You skinny as fuck. You can slide in between the bricks. You like a snake, you motherfucker.
You know what? You're right. Lionel is gonna start flapping his arms and to start flying into the temple.
No, you know what Lionel needs to do? He needs to completely deflate until like the width of
Jacob, can I
paper
roll
and
investigation to
hide him.
like analyze the layout of this temple?
Sure.
Lionel folds himself into a paper airplane and
You flat motherfucking
All right, I
Stanley,
got a
bro.
17.
goes over to the temple.
It's a big empty hall inside, and there's a door on the front that you didn't even notice.
Lionel is gonna approach the door. Is there anything he can see from inside?
Some sort of painting on a wall, but it's obscured.
Lionel is gonna slowly enter the temple, the door, and walk towards this painting.
Do Nathaniel and John all to follow?
Yes.
Oh, what is he? Where is he? Daniel been
Yeah.
this season, this session? Bro's been very quiet.
He's stressed. Anyway,
Shit, I have a P2.
roll investigation, the three of you.
Okay.
Can you give me a sinister level 7, Elijah?
I got a 20.
I got it.
I got a 19. I got a 19.
I'm gonna do a different small count. We didn't
Yeah, did you hear what I said? A sinister level 7?
Oh, you need. What? What are they going to find? Nah, all those sessions ago when we said Lionel had a little hole in the ground full of children, we finally found it.
Oh my god.
That would be really funny.
You know, that's
Whoops,
funny
turn
because
around.
my D&D character, Reinhard von Schumacher, when I played him in the other campaign, he had a goblin hole that he kept goblins in because he hated goblins, and he would toss leather down, and he'd force them to make it into belts, and they'd have to toss it back up, and that was his business.
So literally ogre, but goblins.
Well, no, he's not making food taste good. He's making belts, and he's not killing them for it. He's just using their slave labor.
It's all business.
Bro, shut up.
No, I was gonna say like the same was Limo. I mean, he had the kids just for business. He wasn't killing the kids. I mean,
Jacob, did you hear me say I got a 20?
Yeah.
What? So Sinister level 7? Dang, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sinister level 7.
Yikes. Okay.
Spooky booky.
Spooky dookie. Or creepy peepee.
Spooky pooky.
You're my spooky pookie, Nathan. That is not sinister enough. Oh my god. Okay, I forgot I'm gonna make this sinister playlist soon of like the worst of the worst. This isn't the worst of the worst, but this is pretty bad. I think this should do it. Oh my.
Hello?
Yes, yes.
I hate the image you sent, Ethan, because I'm just imagining them doing their normal voices and not the voices in the movie. And I
Yeah.
hate it because then Woody would be like, I'm a cowboy from the West. And then fucking Buzz would be like, well, I don't know who you think you are, but I am Buzz Lightyear, okay? I'm a motherfucking astronaut, okay?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be dude. I just saw that. Is that Nicolas Cage's Buzz Lightyear?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Keanu Reeves as
Why?
Woody.
No, why Nicolas Cage is Buzz? That's like the worst.
You are a sad, strange little man.
We should do. You know what? We should do a movie night where we watch those. Toy Story is peak. I won't lie.
Buzz, look at Alien! Ah! We need a moment like that in this.
We should watch Toy Story 1 after this session.
Blood, look for Bird Hunter! Where? Ah!
Bro, where has Hamos been?
I want to do that
He
tonight.
just kind of
Watch
he just
Toy
kind of showed up then dipped.
All right, got the music.
Lots of people show up and then dip.
Is he gonna come back?
No.
Probably.
So we're not done with Hamos?
No, you're not done with a lot of things.
Hey, could I wait? I just
Speaking of
realized-
Harlem,
It's been a while
You're not
since
done with
we've
him
seen
Where
either.
has he
Harlem.
been? Where has he been? Him and Lionel need to invent.
I have been
together.
cooking. I have been
We need
cooking.
Harlem back.
To give you an idea of how close the cooking is, his songs have made their way onto my playlists. So soon.
Okay, that's good news. Limo, you have to have more eggs incubating.
What the fuck?
oh, he does.
Oh my god, wait, Nathan. Okay, so pretty much we met the
I know
scientist.
Blood, Sweat, and Tears is like a TV show, and every episode we discover something new about Limewell's body. That's like the gimmick, is like every episode Limewell has some new thing he can do.
Hollow poople, piss lasers.
Yeah, it turns out Limewell's the main character. Everyone else is
Pistol-
side characters.
He's got the pistol shits.
That's gonna be Ringo's attack.
Remember in the
Like,
first session when
Limewell-
Limewell fucking flashed his dick at the natives and they were horrified?
Yeah, now we know
Now
why.
you know why. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, I forgot Boone has trauma because of that. His trauma points with the 0 because he
Wait,
sucked.
how did he see it and he got traumatized and that's when the Boonewell romance started? That's a little weird.
the next morning.
Has
Probably
Boone
what
been
affected
like
them.
Stockholm syndromed? Is Limewell's cock like hypnotic?
Wait, how has trauma even affected Boone?
He hasn't, because he got severely stressed. He didn't get traumatized. You have to lose all your stress points to become
thought he did.
traumatized.
He
He
did,
got
though.
really, really close. Because he had a really fucking bad moment. He only had like 2 points left, but then he slept and he.
Alright, are you ready for the music?
Yeah.
Go.
As you look upon the walls, it all comes together. Boone is lost in thought about his world to even realize, but Limewell and John Henry notice it, and you notice it for completely different reasons. You feel the most immense dread. John Henry's is for the world, Limewell's is for Nishun. In the first painting, you see Emmanuel's family getting killed by the British. And even more concerning, and to you especially, Limewell, because you had no idea of this before, you see strings on Emmanuel like a puppet, and they go up into a cloud in the sky where Nishun is. And then, in the next painting, you see Emmanuel walking across vast distances alone by himself. The next painting, he's at the top of a pyramid with a sacrifice, and it's raining blood. The next painting, you see this weird purple aura speaking to him in some sort of communion. And the purple aura is talking about you guys. You see it clearly. Ethaniel, Limewell, Nishun, Jack, John Henry. He told Emmanuel of you. And then, in the next frame, you see something that causes John Henry to make particular dread. The purple aura talks to Emmanuel, and Emmanuel's people begin to walk to the rivers. And it's hard to say specifically what happened, but the painting depicts they go and they touch the water, and suddenly they're not the same person anymore. They're different, noticeably different, but not too different to the point where you could say they're completely different. Just something is deeply, deeply off about them after having engaged with this water. And then you see them all these weird, changed people, watching Emmanuel give a speech. And then you see in the final painting Emmanuel at the top of a pyramid with Nishun strapped to a table. And in the next frame, Nishun is disemboweled. And there's a hole in the sky. And these tendrils are coming out of it, stretching down towards the earth like a storm. And then in the next frame, you see all these people as the army of the tendrils. The thousands, the tens of thousands of them all. And then you see a depiction of America, but it's entirely on fire.
Who left?
It was the bot, I think.
Okay.
Limewell notices this, and John Henry notices this.
What the fuck?
The paintings?
Yeah. Boone is lost in space. He hasn't realized yet.
Boone, do you see this?
Boone
It's
snaps to
Nishun
attention.
on these paintings.
He walks
All
over.
of these depict Nishun.
And he slowly examines each picture, and with each picture, you see his face grows more and more disturbed, and you can see him gritting his teeth. At the final photo, looking at Nishun's disemboweled body, he actually raises his fingers to his lips and he starts biting his fingers. You've never seen Boone do this, ever. You've never seen him worried like this. He's silent. Did you cut the music off?
But
Shh, keep going.
that's why we're here to stop it.
How can this be? They only met Nishun a day ago.
It's
And
prophecy.
This has been here.
Do you think we're too late to change it? Do you think we're here? Do you think we're here because he wants us to be here?
But
I don't
Boone, if it's prophecy, then how can we stop it?
He's silent. He doesn't know what to say. For the first time in a long time. He's just staring off into the painting, transfixed at the horror.
You look at all the painting in particular. You notice the painting of the changed people under the command of the tendrils and Emmanuel commanding them. Emmanuel's army. Sophia knew more than you thought. More than you knew.
We have to kill him.
There's no other paintings, are there? Boone says.
According to the painting, it says it shows that happens in the shoe here. It makes one more sick to even think of it.
My God, must we suffer? Boone says under his breath.
You notice another painting, Limewell. It's after all these, but it's strange. It doesn't seem to fit. It seems out of place. It shows Emmanuel dying. And when it shows Emmanuel dying, it shows all the people changing. And then it shows America in flames again.
What the fuck?
John, only Lime was. Wait.
Well, you both got your roles, so but Lime will notice it. But you could, yeah, whatever. Anyway, go on.
Ronald, Boone, look at this.
It seems as if, in any case, Moon laughs sadly. We lose. Even if he does die, as it seems he will be, dying, this land will burn.
Can they just take him away?
But Boone, this one's out of place. It's not in order with the others.
I think it's a contingency if he dies.
As I said.
Are you saying if he dies, we lose? And if he lives, we lose?
Exactly. Look at the continent. Look how it burns.
If he dies, America leaves with him. But if he lives, we lose Nashun.
Are there any more paintings? Anything that says what happens after?
Roll investigation to look for any more paintings.
Roll investigation to get any more clues.
I've got to ask again. What does the Telecaster do? Once more.
It if you hold it up to someone's head, you can see inside their mind.
Okay.
I got
not objects,
I got a 15
just
on my
heads.
investigation.
I got a 14.
Well, you could try. I'll leave it open to try. And you got a 15. Okay, so Lime, we'll do the Telecaster stuff later. But so Limo, you notice, and John Henry also has this realization at the same time. It's a sort of riddle.
The paintings?
Yes. It's a riddle because, like riddles, Limewell loves riddles. Like riddles, it doesn't seem like there's an answer. It seems like it's phrased in a way that would make any answer impossible. Yet there always is one.
Could the paintings be out of order?
Who would paint a painting out of order? It's a fucked up weirdo, probably.
No, I mean in the
What?
order in which they're on the wall.
Oh.
What's the
Maybe
purpose
time
of
is
that?
something about seeing.
Ethan, would you like to try the Telecasters on anything?
I would
Jacob, am I
like.
close with anything being like out of order?
You're not wrong, but go on.
Boone steps towards the painting of Emmanuel dying, and he shuffles around in his bag, and he feels the Telecaster from Dr. Harlem. He pulls it out and handles it for a moment, looking at it. And he looks over to Limewell and John, and he says, Maybe I could just try and see with this to see if I can see anything within this. Maybe an echo of a memory embedded within from the painter or something. I don't know.
Anything
worth
at
a
this
try.
point is worth a shot.
Lionel puts his hand on Boone's shoulder. Whatever it takes to save Nishun. Use whatever you have, Boone.
I do trust Dr. Harlem's work, Boone says. And as he says this, he holds the Telecaster up to the painting in a way to which it can read if there is anything at all to be read.
On the painting of Emmanuel dying, when you hold the Telecaster up to it, a word pops into your brain.
You're Brian.
No, you
Brian.
Betrayal. You hear it echo in your mind. Betrayal. You look at
Boone.
Emmanuel dying. Betrayal.
Boone
If
looks.
Nishun kills him,
Boone looks to John and Limewell with a very solemn, pale face. I don't know if it's from maybe the Telecaster itself draining the mental energy from Boone or just this whole event in general, but he looks ghostly. And he says, murmuring, betrayal. And he points a finger to the painting. That's
You mean betrayal?
what it means. That's what I was given in my mind's words. The word betrayal.
You can also, I would like to say, if just like that, you could, any of you here can roll investigation to try to find out more at any time on any of the information that you've been presented.
I would like to roll investigation to see if I can see a different order the paintings could be placed in.
using that Limewell hog intuition.
Oh my god, I got a 5. Can I roll again?
Does not have it.
Picks up a painting and it
tuition to deny.
rips.
Can I roll again?
Sure.
Wait, I've got a question, Jake.
Yeah.
So are these paintings like hung on the wall or are they embedded to the wall?
They're embedded in the wall. They're, I call them paintings, but they're really like stone carvings.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say if they were
murals.
actually paintings, they could be flipped and there'd be another painting on the other side, but whatever.
That would be good.
Okay, I got a 13. Does that help me see a different order?
The order up until Nishun being disemboweled is the course of events. The one about Emmanuel dying is an alternate paths split off from that point that is possible, but leads to the same outcome.
America burning.
Shun cannot die now. He has work to do.
It seems that no matter what we do, one of these two fates will happen. Either the destruction of these lands or the death of our friend.
Or maybe.
You think again, Limewell.
Well, wait. Or maybe, Boone says, and he goes over to the two paintings. The one of Nashun lying there with his guts spilled upon the table, and the one of Emmanuel dying. Actually, I have to ask real quick, how does Emmanuel die in the painting? How is it depicted?
The painting, the mural depicts Emmanuel disemboweling himself.
Oh shit.
Oh, that ruins my plan.
Boone then says, maybe, as you said, there are possible two outcomes, but the end result is the same. The two outcomes, though, one can be chosen. As Boone says this, he takes both of his hands and places one hand on the picture of Nashun and another on the picture of Emmanuel. He says these are the two outcomes that can be chosen, one of which can be chosen. The final outcome being this one. And Boone places his hand on the photo of the land burning.
So it's either Shun or Emmanuel.
You can roll investigation again as well, any of you at any given time. I'd like to
I'm
add.
gonna roll again.
What are you looking for?
What is there to look for? Is there anything else in the room?
Well, I mean, like, what questions do you have? Like, what specifically are you trying to ascertain out of the paintings or murals?
Because
again,
tell us
You
more
haven't.
about this
I haven't
fucking
give
guy.
you. I haven't given you the exact answers. You've rolled, and I'm giving you what you can surmise, which is why I phrase it as you think or you figure. You know, it's
Okay.
not objective.
God.
Oh,
I'm gonna,
okay, wait. Can you retell what happens in like the last three paintings? Just tell me
Last
that
three
again.
paintings.
Yeah, just tell me what again.
Nashun is strapped to the table during the ceremonial event. He is disemboweled, and a hole opens up in the sky, and tendrils appear out of this hole. People are changed by these tendrils, and Emmanuel is commanding them, and America burns. Or there's the alternate, which is Emmanuel disembowels himself, the people are turned, and America burns.
Bro, that's horrible.
So it's the same outcome. And it's on this temple where this happens.
Not specifically this site, but it's depicted in a temple, yes.
Well, then can I investigate like where maybe this site is?
Sure.
All right. Well, I had a 14.
You saw it when you were first broke out. It's in the main city where Emmanuel and Nashun currently are.
Boone, John. This site is back in the city where we were held captive. Which means Nashun is already close to danger. So we need to head back as soon as possible.
Why the fuck did we even come out here?
I was going to say this in itself was part of the plan. To make us waste time coming to a place where he was supposed to have come when we were already right near him, and we should have stayed.
That old man in the cell. Perhaps he's one of Emmanuel's people. Trick us to come over here.
Maybe so.
I swear to God, if we go back there and he's not there, I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna beat his fucking ass.
But, gentlemen,
Shun does not
we
need
did
to die
learn
yet.
one thing that could be of help to us. It is the weaponry of the conquistadors that may be at our hands if we are able to find men in time. But, John, as you said earlier, I don't know where they are. I don't know who to call to. Boone ponders.
Nathaniel, suddenly you feel a desire to telecaster another painting.
Bro, DM intervention. When are you gonna say, Lionel, you suddenly feel the desire to jerk off?
I don't need to tell Lionel to do that. You'd fucking do that on your own. I don't need to fucking tell you.
Doesn't need to
Jacob,
die.
is there anything else we can investigate about these paintings? Or
Well,
we pretty much
he's-
know everything?
Yeah, you have to. You have no. Well, You don't.
He's about to do
You
that.
know, you don't know everything. You roll. So, which painting do you put the Telecaster on?
Oh, I get to choose? Because I was actually going to ask for one.
Boone,
Yeah.
can you use that Telecaster again?
I was actually about to try it again on this painting, Boone says as he walks back towards the beginning of the
Which one?
paintings to one of strings coming from the clouds to Emmanuel, almost as if it's puppeteering him.
Might I suggest after that we do the one where the tendrils come from the sky?
Indeed.
I think this may be some of those monsters that possess Nishun. More of them.
When
But I wanna
you
confirm if my theories are true.
when you press the Telecaster against the mural of the Emmanuel getting killed, or I mean Emmanuel's family getting killed, you hear the puppet becomes the puppeteer, but he is still a puppet.
Boone blankly says, as if he's being spoken through by someone or something, that what you just told me, Jacob, to the rest of them. It's as if he's...
Your mic
He
cut
is...
out.
I said... Basically, I said Boone relays that to you all as well, and then Boone says, it's as if Emmanuel is... He's trying to do something and thinking of it as his own will, and it's not. Never was.
So he's just a pawn in this summoning of whatever those tendrils are.
This game of
sacrifice of Nishun.
this game of entities beyond our plane. Boone says as he walks towards the other mural with the tendrils coming from the sky, like this one, and he places the Telecaster to it.
Upon placing the Telecaster to it, you hear... Now for clarification, this is the one with Nishun disemboweled?
Yes.
You hear Judgment Day, false prophecy.
Boone turns to you all and says, Judgment Day, and points to Nishun's body. False prophecy, and points to the rest of the picture.
So he's not gonna die?
I don't know.
Donald.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like that's fake shit just to throw people off.
Can I try one more?
Sure.
Boone then places the Telecaster to the variant photo or variant painting of Emmanuel. Wait, did I do that already? Or did I do the...
You did, but
Okay.
you can do it again.
Again.
I'm going to... Wait, so does that one have tendrils as well coming to Emmanuel? That's why I was going to, as I assumed. So
No, it's just Emmanuel disemboweling himself.
See, the only one with tendrils is the tunes.
Yes.
That's odd.
Boone, John, might I speak?
Nobody's stopping you.
Freely, Limewell.
I know this might not be the best idea we might have, but at this point I don't see many options. Perhaps we can go back and try speaking with Emmanuel. Because it looks like if either of them die, it means the end. So we can't fight him. So maybe we can reason with him.
I don't think there's any reasoning with a man hell-bent on desire such as his. He has a mission.
So what do we do?
But maybe,
Leave?
but as you said, he's a puppet. Maybe we can make him realize that. That he's not.
Hey, do you guys
The
think
one
all
that-
those people in that town were all fucked up like that?
Like the painting imbued to the Telecaster, the puppet became a puppeteer. And Boone points to Emmanuel's painting. But the puppeteer is still being puppeted.
Emmanuel is being puppeted by Nishun in that painting. Because it's the depiction of Emmanuel's family getting killed. And the strings go to Nishun in that one.
Why is it that Nishun is the supposed puppeteer in this one? What other
Maybe.
relation does he have with Emmanuel that we don't know about?
Maybe it's not Nishun himself, but the sickness within him.
It's the
Boone
purple
says.
fucking strings, bro.
That thing.
It's that purple shit.
I want
So
you all
this-
to roll investigation one final time.
Ugh.
I hate
This
having a
isn't good.
negative one on investigation. It sucks.
I got 20.
I got 6.
I got
at least,
5.
At least the slave did something good.
Shut the fuck
20. You got a 20?
Yeah.
John Henry. It all clicks. You realize the order of the paintings, the events, what is to be done. Emmanuel dying, the betrayal, is the prophecy. But Emmanuel doesn't know that. Emmanuel believes the painting of Nishun becoming disemboweled to be the prophecy. But that was just to trick Emmanuel. Emmanuel was always meant to die, not Nishun. But his death leads to the same outcome as if Nishun were to die. And you realize, it's the same way Limo did earlier, it's a riddle. You need to find a way to complete it without fulfilling either outcome. Emmanuel cannot die, and Nishun cannot die.
Let's just say that he relays this to all of us.
But America burns? Still.
If neither of them die, America doesn't burn.
This is literally Majora's Mask. I hate this.
We just have to take them away from each other, right?
I think we get Nishun back and we take Emmanuel hostage.
I think we just get the fuck out of here, dude.
You know,
How do we
John?
know that the prophecy won't continue even if we leave?
Because it's fucking based on whether or not one of them dies. Wait, he's gonna disembowel himself if we just leave. Fuck.
Yeah.
So
He
we've
disembowels
got to
himself
constrain
and-
him, John.
Okay,
we
good
have,
idea.
We have to
You're
take him
right.
captive.
Don't you use your mud molding shit to put him in a brick of mud or something.
Or
like
your
that so he can't
strength,
kill
John.
himself.
Sophia's words echo in your mind, Boone. You're going to need an army to get to Emmanuel.
Shit. We've got to get Macheath.
And then,
Boom.
suddenly,
We need a different plan. An army will alert him. We need to find a way to start a fight and simultaneously keep him restrained. I've always been the sneakiest one in the group. If we do decide to start a fight, I can sneak behind the battle lines and try to restrain him.
Yes, we're going to have to do this tactfully. With a distraction
as
of a
to
main
stop him
head
from
coming.
disemboweling himself.
Yes, you're going to have to subdue him, Emmanuel, and use your strength to withhold him, while the army, of which we're going to have to find and recruit, distracts the other end, keeping it busy. That is the only way I can foresee in my mind.
Boone. The three of us each have an important role in this plan. I see you as the leader of this army that we need. You're the only one who can do it. You have a tendency to gather people and rally them together.
I appreciate that, Limewell.
You, Jonald, we need your strength to completely... It's just your name. Your name is Jonald.
Get on with it. Keep going. Keep talking.
We need your strength to make sure he doesn't kill himself and cause this prophecy to come true. And me, using my sneakiness, as you know I have, I will travel to his castle or his temple, wherever he stays,
Gentlemen,
and I will tie him up. and
Gentlemen.
restrain him, waiting for Jonald.
Yes.
Boone says, I think this means that we're going to have to split up. Unfortunately.
It does.
At least
Boone, step
I am.
one is... Sorry, continue.
No, continue, Limewell. I'm sorry.
First, we need to regroup with Bard and relay this information.
I think
Bard would best be suited in your team. Seeing how friendly they are, surely they would be helpful in convincing an army to join you.
Hold on. I've got to. Jake, where is Macheath and the men?
Yeah.
Are they? Were they
Macheath
captured?
died.
He died. I thought he
Macheath died.
Also,
Yeah.
how much time do we
I
have
thought
left?
he got
Not of
away.
the session, but of Jacob. Not much time do we have left? Not of the session, but of until like this apocalypse happens.
It's like very little time, I feel like, right?
It's 2 days.
One day.
Oh,
Do we have?
shit.
Is that enough time to make it back?
It's night. You have until sunrise.
Oh,
How
what
far
the
are we?
fuck? We're like
You
a
can
day's
make it.
journey.
You can
Yeah,
make
we're-
it in time because the ritual's at noon. So
Boone. Any ideas where we can get an army before sunrise? I know it seems an impossible task, but we need this.
I'm gonna be real. I need to leave. We need to leave like fucking now.
We do need to make
I have
haste.
an idea, Jonald, but first we need to strategize.
Oh my god, I don't know. Can I?
Also, Jacob, am I allowed to do this? Like, try to restrain Emmanuel, like secretly, or does that go
You can
against the
try.
plans?
You can try. So, from what I understand, what it seems like you're going for is that Ethaniel and Bard are going to go try and find an army, while John Henry and Limewell are going to go to try to restrain Emmanuel.
This is the plan. They're gonna cause a fight, so he's distracted, and while he's distracted, we're gonna attempt to restrain him.
Well, it's going to distract his
kidnap his man.
forces. It's going to distract his main thing. So it makes him think that something is happening, while in actuality he's being captured. That's what we are trying to do.
Yeah, because he would 100% be fucking occupied. The people that escaped came back
I mean,
and are causing a fucking scene.
He's already somewhat occupied. He even mentioned it in Ashun that we escaped. He's active. Like he sent a search party for us. So they are looking for us. They want to know where we're at. So we're definitely still on the table for him.
Good idea. Good plan.
Lymel rips some cloth off his shirt and begins to write something down. And then he whistles for Gregolis and hands him the piece of cloth and whistles to send it to Bard.
Good idea.
Can I do all of this?
Yes. Bard, as you're trudging through the jungle, Gregolis lands on your finger and is holding a piece of cloth. What does it read, Limewell?
Okay, I have to use the bathroom real quick.
That's what it
I'll
says.
be less than a minute.
What a strange message.
I'll be
I
less than a
use
minute.
the I have to
use the bathroom real
quick.
I'll
Jacob,
be
I'll
back in
a
less
minute.
than a minute.
Alright.
Hold on, I'm gonna go.
Is this code? Is this code from Limewell for his return?
I'll be back in less than a minute. The funny part is he didn't address it as Limewell, so as far as Bard knows, this is Gregolis. Like this is what Gregolis is saying. I have to use the bathroom, Bard, and flies away.
You know what's really fucked up? I think I know what's happening. I think I know what's about to happen. I think.
And what would that be?
I think Emmanuel's obviously evil. I think Emmanuel is to bring people back from the dead.
Okay, I know what the note says. I'm back.
Because that river, right? They
Just
touched
below-
the river. That could be like the river.
Just below
got
that.
it.
I'll be
You just
back in
wanna
just a
come back.
minute. There's a space, and then written below are the words.
I have to be.
Wait, okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah. I thought he actually said I have to pee.
The message is short, and it reads, from Limewell, Bard, Emmanuel, Nashun, Sacrifice, Apocalypse, be back by noon, need army, don't watch.
Rusted. Longing.
Yeah, what kind of CIA like sleeper?
What does Bard make of this?
You're gonna have to roll investigation on that shit.
Yeah, I know. Bard says Yahtzee and runs away.
Can we, Elijah? Can we put on some tense music?
Okay, to be fair, that highlights all the key points of everything that need to be known.
All right, how far away is Bard from the town he was just at?
You're like halfway between the religious site and the town, but we're getting there. Let me do the music on. I'm cooking.
Are we still with Bard, or are we gonna go back to role playing with the three of them?
Also, how tense does the music need to be?
Time is of the essence.
This session has been one of my favorites.
You're like that little fucking crumble cookie kid that every time he takes a bite of the cookie,
That's
goes,
my favorite.
That's my favorite.
This session was really good, and we actually locked in. I don't think.
I don't. This is
Let's try this week's Blood, Sweat, and Tears menu. Limewell Arc and Georgia. They're my favorite.
Man, I really.
Emmanuel Arc. They're my favorite.
Notably acting we've had without interruption.
Yeah.
God, my dad's back. You know it's horrible. I know Bro is gonna like. Ugh, I don't know what he's gonna do with him. I don't know. This is.
Ugh.
Oh, I
Is
thought you were
this
talking
arc
about
almost
Hassel
done?
Dad for a minute. I was like, what are you talking about?
Jacob, is this
Uh,
arc almost done?
After this session, which is rapidly coming to a close, we will
No.
have one more session for this arc.
No, make it 2 more. Add more content.
Bro.
The only
More
content I can add is combat, and I know you guys don't like that.
Okay, we
Well,
don't
Yeah,
like
save
we
it
it.
for
like
the
combat
next.
when it's story significant. No, Jacob, we like combat when it's story significant, not when it's random Indians in a swamp.
Yeah, when it's like 5 groups of Native Americans traveling
Like,
through the woods
we've always
shooting
enjoyed the
arrows.
combat when it's like a meaningful battle, but when it's just a random Indian, of course they're gonna fart on them just to get it over with.
Anyway,
Okay, so
put on the
how-
music so I can.
time is of the essence. Okay, let me.
You should extend party bras.
Like here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say. Remember when it's like McKeith. Remember in the original McKeith where you had to hold out until you just had to survive because you had no chance of beating him on your own.
Oh God, ooh, that brought back a gross gut feeling I had that I forgot.
Dude, that was such a goated, like, tense moment with the Garuk, like, waiting till sunrise so he didn't summon the Wendigo.
We're just
Ugh.
waiting for me to pull up so we
And
could.
we were just desperately trying to convince him, wait till sunrise.
And then Garuk breaks free, and I throw the alchemy kit at the white walls, and I melt it.
Remember when McKeith got fucking obliterated by a firing squad?
Yeah.
You guys remember when Garuk locked us in the shed?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about. Remember how I threw the acid at the locks and broke it off?
I miss when the team was together like that. Not when the Shun was being tortured by Emmanuel.
I'm ready for Ohm to come back. Honestly, the squad needs to be back in full.
Let's get it going. I'm excited.
Yeah.
There might be things going on that
Yeah,
involve.
yeah, yeah. Hold on,
It
I'm in the
didn't
music.
sound like Duncan wanted to play after he realized we stay up late.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think Ohm's returning, which is fine. Well, if Ohm's not returning, can you at least like write out his character, like for good?
I'm pretty
If
sure
we
he
get a
is.
confirm not.
We've got.
We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Time is of the essence. Let me see how.
Can you at least like tell him to come back and like have a proper death in the Wall of Flesh arc?
We've
Okay.
had discussions.
Mm.
Ooh, that makes my butt quake. I don't know. Ooh.
How long is the Wall of Flesh arc? gonna be?
Trust in
34
Jake.
seconds?
Trust in Jake.
I'm not gonna lie. The Wall of Flesh arc is 2 parts, and it's probably about 15% to a quarter of the total campaign.
What does that? Wait, how? What? I used to ask a lot, but what percentage are we into the campaign now?
We're like 45%.
Ooh, goody goody. Okay, I'm ready.
So,
to
so
click
at the
right
halfway point, Wall of Flesh starts, and then it's gonna be Wall of Flesh to like 60.
Then we're in the end game.
like,
Yeah.
70%.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
70%.
God, how long's this battle gonna be?
So it goes from 50 about. Dang, yeah, it'd be 65, 70%.
Who's gonna be the main villain? It felt like Emmanuel was the main villain, but once we deal with him, who's?
Well,
I
we've
feel like the
also-
final villain's gonna be revealed in this.
We've got the Necromancer. We've got the head over all.
Okay,
of the
who is the Necromancer?
Jimmy Page.
Dude.
He's He's the most powerful human spellcaster in existence.
But here's the thing, Caden. I think you forgot. There is a head of the Mind Flayers. There's not only Alistar, there's a whole like.
Whole race of them.
Yeah.
I always wanted Alistar to be the main villain.
There's much more. All right.
I still
Alright,
hope
let's-
Alistar's the main villain.
Let's
I heard
round it
something.
because I'm starting to
Yeah.
lose
Yeah.
where I was at.
Yeah, we're finishing up.
Okay.
I wasn't done with that roleplay scene, but I just had to send a note to the bard.
Which one did I do?
As you're walking through the woods, suddenly you hear rustling in the leaves, and for a second you're frightened, but then you see it's Boone, and you're relieved. But then when you see the look on his face, you're frightened again. You have never seen Boone this distraught before. As you run into each other, I'm going to mute because I have to piss, but I'm listening. Leave it open to roleplay.
Did Bard not get the note from Grigolis?
They're meeting up.
They did, but they just ran into each other.
Ooh,
You guys
Boone,
know.
you look like you've seen something horrid. Where did you guys go?
Boone sighs deeply. Martin, we found the site. The religious site. Bad things are going to be happening soon. Very bad. Did you get the note?
I did just now.
I know it was not as detailed. Just for time's sake, we're trying to get moving, but there is about to be an event that can't fully be stopped, but maybe there's just a chance. The two worst outcomes that can happen are, well, the worst being Nashun is going to die. To Emmanuel.
All right.
The other outcome being that Emmanuel dies by his own infliction. Both of these lead to a final outcome of this land burning. Everything. And we've got to stop this thing, Bard. And we have a plan.
Understood.
I think we have a plan. Boone says. He's looking around, frenzied almost. We're going to try to capture.
What's the plan?
If we can prevent both of them from dying, Emmanuel and Nashun, then maybe, just maybe, we can stop this thing, this prophecy from being fulfilled. And I know it's crazy. And I can't fully believe that it's going to work, but I have to. We have to. We've gotten this far already. But anyways, Boone, he seems he's distraught. His mind is everywhere all at once. But he focuses. And he breathes. And he looks to Bard. And he says, our plan, as of now, is that we're going to cause a distraction within the town. A large one. As large as we can. To distract the main force of Emmanuel and lead it away from him. I know Emmanuel's not going to leave Nashun alone. I know he's going to protect him and keep him hidden away from any conflict that may arise during this time. It's too risky for him to lose Nashun, and that's exactly what we're counting on. For Emmanuel to be alone. During this distraction, Limewell, he's going to capture him. He's going to capture Emmanuel alive. And we're going to restrain him so he can't kill himself. In this act, we're going to save Nashun as well, hopefully. And then we're going to get the hell out of here, Boone says. And that's all we've got.
Sounds like a solid plan.
I'm believing that it is, Boone says and laughs scaredly.
It's not like we have much of another plan.
Wait, are you here? Or I thought it was just me.
I thought we were all together.
I didn't know if we
Oh, my
were.
bad.
Boone, Jake just
Yeah,
said it
I
was
thought
me,
we
so I
were,
didn't
my
know
bad.
if I had kind of just.
I don't know why.
No, we separated.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Jacob,
Sorry.
are you gonna cut back to us again eventually?
Jake, get out of that bathroom and unmute.
I was here. I just forgot to unmute. Anyway, we're going to cut back to eventually, but roll perception, Bard and Nathaniel.
$15.
22.
Bard, behind Nathaniel, you notice a lantern light,
Oh shit.
and then you hear the cocking of a rifle,
Oh fuck.
Boone, get down!
and then another, and then another, and then another,
Boone then says,
and you hear a voice, an English voice, call out from the dark. Don't move.
Boone smiles at Bard's call. He says, it's too late. It's too late. Boone drops to his knees and raises his hands in the air.
Does
Just
Bard do the same?
Bard tries to get a little closer to Boone, but
Bro.
he, for the time being, complies.
Yeah, don't move too much. I don't want you to get fucking shot.
Your hands are tied behind your backs and you are led. You can't see in the darkness, even with the lanterns, who these men are. And then you're brought into a clearing on a beach with a stone, a cobble fort. The moon is full, and the full moon visibility illuminates. This isn't Emmanuel's men. These aren't the Spanish. Their
Oh.
coats are blood red, and they wear black tricorns as they lead you down this beach, and you're led and sat at a table. You wait for what feels like an eternity. And a highly decorated British man comes and sits at the table. And he pours himself a drink. As he pours, he says to you both, "Oh, come on now. Don't be strangers. Introduce yourselves. Who am I? Who do I have the pleasure of becoming acquainted to?"
Oh.
You can call me Bard.
The infamous guitar bard. Am I correct?
That would be correct.
And I
No.
take it from the fur hat and coat, you must be Nathaniel Boone,
Right on. Boone
the
says.
bloody frontiersman. In the flesh. The warm
Indeed.
flesh.
And who might you be?
My name is Lieutenant General Ramsey Cornwallis of the Royal Army. Now, I must tell you a little bit about myself. You know, here I was, set to become the governor of New York. What a title. Unfortunately, when your war started, the king changed his mind. And I was relocated to Horiega, our colony in the southern Americas, with a total population of 4,000 British soldiers. But our armament is increasing slowly, but we're short on rifles. Now, I must say, I am rather confused as to what Nathaniel Boone and the Bard are doing in Southern America. And in fact, I'm even more confused as where the rest of them are. So do you have a story you'd like to tell me? Because I genuinely am curious.
Boone groans. He leans back in his chair, tipping the back two legs to carry his weight. And he rocks. Bard, you're gonna have to help me on this one. because it is a long story.
Where do we begin?
Let's start all the way
I don't
back.
need to know it all.
No,
I just
was-
need to know what you're doing here and why.
I was gonna
Unless
say,
you want to tell me, in which case tell me.
Well, I was gonna say that we were gonna it basically like lead to that. Then it's assumed that everything's told to now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and why we're
Yeah,
here
do that.
now. So, well, I'm just saying I don't I'm not gonna go through all that, but
Yeah. Well, it all started in Gatineau.
yeah, yeah. He's caught up though. He watched all the full session
Yeah.
episodes on the channel.
I love the recaps.
They're my
Anyway,
favorite. It's my
What is he
favorite.
on?
Favorite.
That is quite a story. But what? So why are you here again, and what are you doing? As of now.
We are attempting to save a friend now and stopping a prophecy from coming into play. Bone laughs, per usual.
Friend and a prophecy. What friend and what prophecy?
You know of Nashun Samon?
Everybody in the British Army knows of Nashun Simone.
Well,
They know my name. I can't. They know my name. They know me.
the great Nashun Simon is of great penultimate interest to the leader of this colony here. He is at the core of this great happening that's happening tomorrow. Is it tomorrow, right?
What? Yeah.
Okay.
What colony do you speak of?
You don't know of it? Boone says, curiously, cocking his head. Emmanuel and
No.
his great city within the jungle.
When you say Emmanuel, his eyes widen. Emmanuel Noriga is right on my doorstep.
That's right.
And Emmanuel Noriga is threatening your friend Nashun, and you wish to stop him?
In the simplest of terms, yes, that's what we're trying to do.
He stops and he thinks. For a while, a long while. You know, gentlemen, you are wanted criminals of the crown. I'm sure this is not news to you. And I could arrest you, and I could bring you to the Americas or England, where you would stand trial, and you would probably be hung. But see, the problem is there's only two of you. You see, it's not really if there's a lot of them still out there, then well, it doesn't really do me much good. Now, however, the name Emmanuel piques my interest. We've wanted him for some time. And I would like to assist you, but my men, they're lacking in arms and powder.
What do you know?
I might just know of some people that can help with that. A wide grin comes across Bone's face. A group of very quaint and generous conquistadors that I met just a day ago offered just what you were asking for. Weaponry, and lots of it. They're just in need of an army. It sounds like you have
Thinks
that.
to himself. He puts his hands out on the table and he leans in close to the both of you. Gentlemen, I'm prepared to make a proposition to the both of you, but I only offer it once. And if you want it, you're going to have to take it. Do I make myself clear?
Very, Bone says.
Sell this proposition to us.
Assuming you can obtain the arms, I will lead my men against orders from the crown. I will lead my men into Emmanuel's territory on a conquest, and I will help defeat him. Here's what's in it for you. If you do this, and we succeed, which there is a good chance we will, because of my men, I will look the other way and pretend as if I did not make this deal at all. In fact, I will pretend as if I never spotted not even the slightest hint of the Outlaws of Tyranny's presence in the Southern Americas, and I will go about my life. And in fact, maybe even one of my ships could go missing, maybe stolen, maybe to grant someone safe passage away from this place once it's all said and done. Are my terms satisfactory?
Boone outstretches his hand to him, waiting for him to clasp it.
He goes to stretch it, but then he says, but one thing. Here's my end of the deal. You must bring me Emmanuel alive.
Consider it done.
But I must ask you this. It is of uttermost importance that Emmanuel cannot die, even when he is brought to you alive. For I will bring him alive and well to you, but his well-being must be kept. I don't care if you throw him in a cage and feed him bread only once per day, but he must be kept alive. You cannot kill him. You must not allow him to kill himself.
He shakes your hand and he looks in your eyes. And he gives you a smile that reminds you of a darker side of yourself. And he says, oh, don't worry, Boone. He's not worth anything to me, dead. You see him? If I bring him alive back to England, he's my ticket to the top. I've won. He smiles at you.
Bone gets flashes of remembrance to a time long, long ago before this party, when he worked for the British. And he would hunt for them, and he would hunt people. And this feels very, very similar to that time. He shudders a little bit, and he tries to smile back in a way that matches the Colonel, but it's not full. But it is understood. Boone straightens his shoulders and clasps the Colonel's hand tightly and shakes. He says, it is done.
He whistles. 2 British guards come and untie your hands and untie you from the chairs. He kicks his feet up on the table. Well, My men will get the arms and prepare to attack. They will attack before, I'd say, no more than 3 hours' time from now. And in the meantime, I'll be waiting right here. And you can bring him right to me when you're done.
You will see us again, as well as Emmanuel. And we thank you. We really do, Boone says.
The pleasure's all mine, he says as he sips his drink. We can leave this music, but we're cutting to Emmanuel and Nishun. This is we're jumping ahead a little bit, so this is 3 hours in the future.
Oh god.
Are we gonna be jumping back?
Yeah,
Well,
but this is just a
also-
jump ahead.
Can we
How
take a
close
break?
are
Can we
we?
take a brief break? I have to use the bathroom.
This is like the last scene of the session.
Oh, you just went. What is wrong with your
All I
mind?
had
We're
to do is
literally-
pee. Now I have to poo.
I just
Let
have
us-
to
Oh my
finish
God,
this
let's
scene and
finish
then we're
this
done.
now.
Can we finish before you go?
We're just... Yeah, this is literally just this scene.
Let's finish up.
So Nishun,
Well,
you...
Scenes last a while. I have to go now.
This is not a long scene.
Be quick.
You like Limewell and hold your hollow poo-poo.
What is Limo?
What happened?
And
I wanted to say, like, since today we won't be seeing them again, can Limo have Raisin with Jonald to ride on his back so they can get back quicker?
I'm fucking doing shit like that.
No, Limo is fast and you're slow, so you have to ride on his back.
Oh no, that's fine. I thought you were saying Limewell riding or
Right.
Limewell riding on Jonald.
No.
Donald rides on Limewell's back as he
Yeah,
crawls
that's
through the
fine, that's
jungle
fine.
like a
There's no-
sloth.
Swinging from tree to tree.
Yeah, it's fine. That's funny.
And
Anyway,
can they end up waiting
You're more like a
outside of
monkey
wherever?
than... You know, never mind.
Actually, you know what? I'll let you describe what happens next session.
they wait outside the city, but anyway. Nishun, you've been catching up and spending time with your father. It's late in the early hours of the morning. You're feeling really, actually, uncharacteristically happy now that your father's back. And you've just been chatting with him and catching up and talking. And he's been talking back to you, and it feels like lost time. And Emmanuel enters your chambers, and he looks stoic. You sense something is wrong.
Is it Emmanuel? You seem aghast.
My men have just given me word. We are being invaded.
I do.
The British and the Spanish have allied together and are engaging in a joint invasion of our lands. But it is no matter. They will not reach us in time for tomorrow. And even if we lose half of our territory, tomorrow will make things right. All is going according to plan. So, I just figured I'd let you know. Get some rest, you two. We have a big day tomorrow. And he leaves. And you and your father sip from wine. And as Emmanuel walks away, and as you sip from the wine, you slowly drift into sleep. And the mind flare echoes Emmanuel's words. Everything is going exactly to plan. And with that, that is where we end tonight's session of Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Okay. I know Caden just flew out of his chair and onto the toilet. It mocked him.
Excellent session.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
glad it was
I am so excited for next session. It's gonna
Me
be so
too,
good.
and it feels like right now everything is going to plan, but the real plan on our end, which is good. But I'm also
Knowing
worried.
Elijah, it feels like Jacob's turning into a Gege Akutami type of writer. He's just gonna ruin everything.
No, I know he is.
Elijah, are you ready to die?
No way Nishun dies yet. I hope not. He would. I think he would have wrote me. I hope. Instead of just, oh, sorry, Elijah, your character's dead. What?
You get
Okay, by the way, you're dying.
Elijah,
You
get
just go to play next session and you can't find your sheet. Where's Jacob? Where's my character sheet? Oh, I deleted
He
it.
dies. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
You're not
yeah,
gonna be.
yeah,
You're not.
anymore.
Yeah,
Nishun is
You're-
basically guaranteed to live. His
I was gonna say-
storyline is not done with Alex.
I was gonna say,
No,
in
and-
like a couple minutes from now, Elijah's gonna get a ping on his computer. He's gonna see a one message notification from Jacob. He's gonna go real quiet in the call.
And he's not even gonna open it. He's not even gonna open it.
Yeah,
He's
he's not even gonna open it. He's just gonna
Listen,
look at it. and
Listen,
mark it
I
as
would be
read.
so angry. I'd be so angry if Nishun died now. He hasn't even gotten to like have his full character arc and realize life is worth living. He's gotta find peace and happiness in himself. He hasn't done that yet. It'd be a shame if he died.
Oh, it would be a shame. Oh, well, his life.
Well, Elijah, wouldn't that be beautiful if he never found peace?
He found peace in death.
Yeah.
Elijah, in his eternal slumber, his eternal rest.
I heard you fucking stop, Elijah, when I typed that to you. I just DM'd him.
Elijah.
Everything is going according to plan.
Dude, that's evil.
I was so mad. I was actually I don't think the joy has left my face so quickly.
Dude, that's one of
Elijah
the
got a
few
troll.
times Elijah's been bewildered.
Oh my god! You
live.
know what? You got me with that,
That
one.
was
I won't.
good. That was
My
very
the ch-
good.
literally the
I really thought he was gonna get the I need to kill off your character for story purposes.
dude. I have never felt the joy leave my face so quickly. I was like, oh.
All right. Well, I'm gonna finish off the recording. Everyone, please say goodbye to the video.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.